Okay then, happy Wednesday to everyone out there, no matter where you are on this globe at this very time. Come in, take a sip, and wind down with me, and let's celebrate a Wednesday, because I've had a doozy, but today I'm having my old standby favorite, the witty Cabernet Sauvignon Merlot, and I am absolutely going to drink that whole bottle tonight. But in the meantime, I shot today's puzzle. Pretty easy Wednesday. And when I went to clean up some of the extraneous files, as I was trying to neaten up my desktop so that I could do the edit in a much more, organized fashion, I deleted it. I didn't realize it. And then I restarted. And I could go through the trash back and all that other stuff, but I just thought, screw it, I'm just not going to do it. I did get the mini up, which was nice to at least have that accomplished. But then I started thinking about it. I mean, and I got to have a puzzle up. And I didn't want to redo it because that would be cheating. All right. So I went back in time, as you can see here. I went back and I found a Wednesday, May 8th in 2019. And I didn't do it then. In fact, back then, I mostly just did Fridays and Saturdays because they're the most difficult days of the week. So we have an untouched, unsullied Wednesday, May 8th, 2019 puzzle. And I know it's going to be challenging because this is 5 years ago, and things that were in the news or stars that were on the marquees back then may not be really all that relevant now. So wish me luck. I hope this doesn't turn into a ginormous embarrassment. Here we go. Let's jump into our grid. Okay. Arm twister. Okay, already. Right out of the gate, it's going to be like that, is it? Behind the times. What's my rule? I always say, just go until you find something you know. Start to do well. I can't believe I did this. Okay, pro-war sort. Okay, good. This is a hawk, I think. What do we got here? Neighbor of Louisiana. I think this is Arkansas. Does this help any? No, that does not. Does this help any? No, it does not. Okay, ICU hookups. IVs, maybe. They're nuts for dessert. This is going to be one of those. Oh, Lord. Come on now. Not touch. Okay, maybe leave B? Yeah, okay. Leave B. Now, what does this give us up here? Arm twister. Okay. Do my fellow medical professionals see this? This little guy right here. Arm twister. Our ulna. What does the U do? Behind the times, maybe unhip. Okay, now it's starting to open wide up for us, isn't it? Okay. It may include sports and weather. Well, that's no help. I mean, this is clearly news. No, start to do well is a ne'er-do-well. Now, that's clever. 5 years ago, clever. Let's see. It may include sports and weather. Now, the problem is this could be a news show, a newscast, a news hour. I mean, gosh. Fur coat, maybe bark. It may be a blot on your record. That could be ink. Okay, what do we got here with this eye? Encroach on. Well, you know, I'm seeing this. I'm just seeing it there. I'm seeing impinge. Let's see what we get. Some school teachers quaintly, I guess those could be marms. Though I will confess right now, and I'm blushing to say, I don't even quite know what a marm is. I just know school marm. It's something to do with being a teacher, maybe female teacher. School marm? I don't know. But I do love that wine. Resting on maybe a top. Calf cover. Well, if this is an X, Heart of Chicago. Yes, that's Roxy Hart. So then this is a Maxie, maybe? Glengarry Glen Ross playwright, David Mamet. Popular Irish girl's name is probably Erin. And its version of 37 Across was popular in the 70s and 80s. Well, I don't know at all what 37 Across is, but I have a feeling this is Atari. So I'm just going to put that in there. Supermodel Cheryl Teagues, good guess. Super wide shoe spec. Okay, this is opening up for us pretty nicely now. Intense, maybe severe. Oh gosh, I'm glad it's not as difficult as I thought it could be. Particle created by dissolving table salt. This is an ion, I think. And Jewel, who wrote the music for Funny Girl, and that's Stein. I think Stein, Jewel Stein. Butts, Carnival host, rapper, actor on Law and Order, Special Victims Unit, Ice-T. Goodness, oh my, maybe? Is it live or is it is it Memorex? For those of you who don't know, that was a brand of cassette tapes at one point. But I guess that could be Rams. That would make Carnival. Oh, Carnival host Rio, and that would be reaches as great heights. And I was like, I'm seeing it there. Like it's clearly going to be achieves with the Rams, but I still try to read out the entire clue to myself. If I get ahead of myself, I can make mistakes. Christmas light locale would be an Eve. Latin King is, of course, Rex, and an A for an I, an I for an I example. Well, in linguistics, we would call these variants, but I don't know if that's what that is getting to. Now, I'm going to check myself. Tennis sport since 1988. Maybe table tennis? I mean, what else ends in an IS? India's smallest state is Go. And, what do we got? Ralph, who played Voldemort in the Harry Potter films. And again, I have never seen one of them. And I can't remember if it's E-I or I-E. So I guess I'm just going to try the German spelling. Finds what that would be. Musical insensitivity, I think, is no ear, so clearly it's F-I-E. But that's how we get there. That's how we learn. And I will probably not remember that either. I need to somehow. I think I can put tennis in here pretty safely. So let's see what we got now. Bridge experts. Is this just a simple give me? I mean, the first thing I think of is engineers. I don't even think of like people who play bridge. Does anybody actually play bridge? Does anyone actually play bridge these days? I don't even know how to play. If it was a thing, I would play it. If we could still go over to our neighbor's house to play gin, we'd go. We're social people, but I don't think anybody who plays it, man. I don't know how to do it. Rosalind's maid in Strauss's Die Fledermaus. Die Fledermaus, and that is Adele. Adela. Drink sold by the yard. He wants another yard. Item depicted here. If that's table tennis, then that would be the net, wouldn't it? Oh, I love it. That's good stuff. Okay, great. Let's put that in there. Let's see what we got now. Verse from an admirer. Clearly got an ode. Okay, that's good. So far, table tennis is working out. Turned off. Maybe do I ever? Do I ever? Element before carbon on the periodic table. Gosh, isn't carbon like number 6, 7, 5? Boron. Memorize your table of elements. It will be so helpful. That, the Greek gods, the Roman gods, the Norse gods, just get them all in your head. Greek alphabet, Hebrew alphabet, just get it all in there. Just study it all the time. That's what I would do. I'm going to actually make some study sheets that you can just keep on your tablets or carrying laptops, whatever, PDFs or whatever, things that I think people should know to be really great crossword solvers. Man, it's been a long day. I'm very sorry. Skee ball locales. Well, these are clearly arcades. And I haven't seen one of them in the States it seems like decades. We got them all over Germany, though. I never see anybody in them, though. Full screen, let's see, full screen mode, exit key, escape. And I think we finally figured out it's a newscast. And they're nuts for desserts. Okay, I guess you could have pecans or pecans, depending on your taste. I guess you could have them for dessert, but for that matter, you could have a bean burrito for dessert too, right? Less drunk. Well, I hope this is sobered, but knowing what I know about these things, I'm sure it's something very inelegant like soberer. Okay, good. So I was wanting that I and do I to be there because I was hoping this would be alienated. It would also be a good answer. Lie. Yeah, I think that's repose, and so it's not depose. Being deposed. The last thing you want to do is lie, right? Unidentified date. Looking like this might be a +1. Hastened. Maybe sped up. Okay, one is making writers right. And it's an abbreviation, so it's probably editors. Okay, nickname for Yale, Old Ely. This is a wine designation. I think this is demi-sec, and like Mozart symphonies, number 15, 27, and 32. Well, this is clearly going to be in something, more than likely G. Let's see. With 65 across, another name for 37 across. So let's look here, and that says, yeah. So this looks like it's going to be ping pong. So, and I think we here is looking at Ulaanbaatar. Okay, so moving on. What is that, by the way? Otto on The Simpsons. The Busman? The Busman, okay. Sweeties. Perhaps these are deers. Perfume compound. I think this is they're looking for ester there. MP3 sharing service of the early 2000s. Wow. Man, did I have thousands of them. I still have them. I have all kinds of Napster stuff on this old arcane. Like it's even got like the original USB port on it. I mean, it's a big old fat thing. They don't even make them anymore, right? But I have like thousands upon thousands of MP3s. And every combat deployment we went on, everybody would share their MP3s, and then you'd spend all of your free time just going through and calling out the stuff that were duplicates. It was so much fun. Napster. All right. Mademoiselle across the Pyrenees, and that would be Senorita. Sweet cake is a tort. More rewarding as a paycheck. Fatter. I like that. French novelist France, and that is Anatole. Tailor skill. Okay, well, if engineers are good with bridges, maybe a tailor is good at sewing. I hope I'm wrong about that. Surely there's going to be something a little bit more elegant and pleasurable about that. Knowledgeable of, maybe in on. Blanks Howard. Blanks. I think that's Elston Howard. Me? Are you kidding? Not I. And so a bit of a bite is a nip, okay. And stop, you're doing it all wrong. Oh my gosh, I can't tell you how many times I have said this exact phrase. No, God, stop. Okay, 12:56, not a bad way to spend a Wednesday afternoon going back in time 5 years. Though I think everybody in it was pretty much still relevant. So, have you ever like watched a show and wondered what the studio looked like? Like I might be watching Morning Joe or something like that, or, you know, watching, you know, something over on the BBC that I enjoyed, and I see, like, I wonder what that studio looks like. One of my favorite channels on YouTube is the Mentor Pilot. You know, he's an aviator. He flies 737s here in Europe, and he's got a big show, and I just really enjoy watching it. I mean, I'm an aviation enthusiast, and I'm also an HRO subject matter expert. So high reliability kind of was born in aviation, right? And so it just kind of all works hand in hand. And so I've always wondered, like, if I could hang out with the guy, with Captain Mentor, I'd like to see what, he's always in his house. I'd like to see what it looks like. Then I thought to myself, you know what? I'm going to take a quick 20, 30-second video of my office here and let everybody kind of see, just in case you want to see. So that'll be following the end credits. I'll throw that up there right after I say goodbye here in a second. In the meantime, do well. And we'll go with the French for see you later today and à plus tard. Be well to yourself, be well to others, and, you know, just have a good time doing whatever it is you want to do. Just don't hurt anybody in the process. Take care of yourself, and enjoy the studio. It's coming soon. Coming soon are those study guides, though. They will be out. I don't know where I'll publish them, or if I'll just keep them on Instagram or something like that. Maybe you got to send me a message, but I'll get them to you if you want them, if you want to improve your crosswording. Take care out there. Be well. See you for Thursday's grid tomorrow. Cheers.